Hello and welcome. I am yet to get over Sportsgate, the video erasing scheme initiated by and successfully carried out by handlers of Jamaican athletes Asafa Powell and Sherone Simspon. I am still flabbergasted that journalists could have agreed to such an interview under the conditions they did. I am also yet to understand how the journalists were chosen. But questions were sent to the handlers. In one instance, 26 questions were sent and whittled down to 6. Questions were then rewritten, and one journalist instructed to ask the questions a particular way. Doppy know who fi frighten. Cause if I did me, by the time it reached Deso, I would have told them my 2 favorite cuss words. Yes, that. But the journalist proceeded to ask some unsanitized questions. The handlers allowed the athletes to answer the questions, and at the end of the interview demanded that the videos be handed over to them. When Nationwide News Network broke the story about the seized and scrubbed tapes, that's when we knew the circumstances under which the interviews were done. When the Press Association of Jamaica fired off its revulsion at the episode, the response came from Milton Samuda, counsel for one or both athletes, and an executive of one of the news entities involved. Samuda issued a statement saying he did not seize nor confiscate any interview recordings with the 2 athletes. They tested positive for a banned substance and are awaiting the results of their B samples. He said the journalists were told upfront that questions would be restricted. Still, Samuda and company sat and allowed unrestricted questions to be asked, then said, "Give me uno tape." I don't know if there is a legal term for that, but it seemed to me that someone became Lord Kakaram Kakaram, because the journalists decided they would not do public relations. Well, before I say something that would cause Mr. Samuda to sue me, let me say what the Association of Caribbean Media Networks, ACM, said. This organization, it groups media organizations in the English, French, Dutch, and Spanish-speaking Caribbean. This is their response. Regardless of how he came in possession of the equipment, ACM finds his action obnoxious and a violation of press freedom as practiced in modern democracies across the world. Tampering with journalists' equipment and sanitizing their stories or pictures is par for the course in autocratic and undemocratic regimes, none of which can match Jamaica's exalted position as a leader in press freedom in the Americas. End quote. This is the same Samuda who called for Bruce Golding's head. So I ask in closing, where was the morality and righteous indignation over Sportsgate? Until next week, stay close to the edge.